Hello, and I just wanted to take a few minutes, Vicki Budd here, to help you get a little more clarity on what we're looking for from the advisory committee related to your individual degree plan, both your goals and your justifications. So I'm going to take you from the Boise State homepage to our A to Z index, and if you go on G for General Studies, you'll get to our web page. When you get on our web page, click on Current Students, and you'll see a link to individual degree plan. If you click on that and then click on the example for whichever catalog that you're in, it will bring up an actual Buster Bronco's degree plan. And I wanted to use this as an example because I want to get particularly clear on the learning outcome-based goals. As we've talked about, you can have one personal goal, so that's basically things like being the first person in your family to graduate with a degree, or maintaining a certain GPA level, or completing an associate degree in transition to a bachelor's degree. Those can be, you can choose one of those to be your personal goal. 3 of them we want to be learning outcome-based goals, and then 1 of them a service learning goal. The learning outcome-based goals I want to be specific to particularly a particular course that you're going to learn something from, or a particular minor, some particular skills you hope to attain, or maybe it's doing some research in identifying a particular career that you're exploring. So here are some good examples of a learning outcome-based goal. Before graduation, I will have completed the requirements for 4,000 internship hours at Bell Counseling, in which I gain invaluable tools to assist me in working with adolescents. You can see Buster Bronco has an addiction studies minor, so this goal is directly related to his obtaining that minor. And again, it's very specific, so written in that SMART format that we've taught you. Another learning outcome-based goal for him is related to specific courses that he's going to take that focus on addiction studies, a goal of a grade that he's going to get, and then he specifically identifies what are the things about those classes, psychological, social, genetic influence of substance abuse, that will help him in his current position. So again, something very specific. That's a learning outcome-based goal. Or another one, when he completes his addiction studies minor, he's going to take and pass the drug certification. That'll help him and others in the role of a licensed counselor. Again, if you write something that's going to happen after you take the general studies, be sure that you write the goal in a way that you can complete the goal before you take General Studies 400, because that's where you're going to review these goals and ensure that you've met them. So he knows he will do that. He'll complete the minor in time to do that before he takes GS 400. So the learning goals are the ones that the advisory committee is most specific about, and those need to be really learning outcome based. So something, again, specific to a particular skill you want to learn, a particular course outcome that you want to get better at, related to a minor, or maybe it's a career exploration kind of thing, but something learning outcome based, not necessarily getting a good GPA. Those are more personal goals. Your service learning goal is designed to help you be more clear about what you're going to do your service learning on when you get to GS 400. Remember, you'll do 20 hours of service learning in GS 400. So for some of you already know where you want to do your service learning goal. If that's the case, you can write a goal similar to Buster here, where he's going to identify 3 common stressors that people with addictions deal with as a part of his service learning experience. For others of you, that might be more identify 3 possible sites that you will explore between now and the time you take GS 400 to determine where you want to do your service learning. Again, remember, your service learning for GS 400 needs to be related to your goals and be a nonprofit organization. And if you want to explore that a little bit further before you get to that, again, if you go to the Boise State homepage, go to the A to Z index, click on S for service learning, you'll be able to see all the different possibilities of places that you might be able to go to. So here's the registration page. There's a link here that you can find that will show you community partners, who you might be able to do your service learning with. You can actually sort by a particular discipline if you want to learn more about that. So go to the service learning website if you want to explore some possible places that you could do your service learning at. And they're always available to you as well if you want to give them a call or stop by their office and learn a little bit more about that. I hope that helps you get a little more clear on what we're looking for in particularly the learning outcome goals. The justifications then need to relate to the learning outcome goals. So tell the committee why you believe this class, Buster Bronco's Addiction to the Family System, why will that help you get to this goal, one of these goals that you've identified up here. So in Buster's case, it's going to give him some tools to help with families that are affected by substance abuse. Well, certainly that does relate to the goals that he's developed up here. The committee isn't necessarily concerned that it helps or that it's a requirement for a minor. So you really don't need to put that down here. What they're looking for mostly is a succinct sentence or two that says, how does this class, counseling techniques, relate to the goals that you've established above? If you have any questions, certainly contact your instructor or me as your advisor. If I can help you clarify anything from an advising perspective, please let me know. Thanks.